Hi, I'm Paul Slorenberger. We're going to go over some frequently asked questions around CeramicSpeed's UFO drip new formula. How long does each application last? Each chain coating for UFO drip is going to give you around 300 kilometers or 180 miles of high efficiency, stable, continued use. After the first 50 to 80 kilometers, or about 30 plus miles, you may notice that the chain wax on the surface has already depleted a bit. This is totally normal from friction on the surface of the chain. You still have adequate chain wax down inside the chain links and rollers, giving high performance and that market-leading efficiency that you know and expect from UFO drip. What temperature range can I use and store UFO drip? The new UFO drip formula is stable between 5 and 30 degrees Celsius, around 40 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit, and gives good, consistent application experience. There is an agitator inside the bottle to help keep the wax evenly blended at the extremes of those temperatures, so that way you can ensure even application as well as even use across the product. Can I fly with UFO drip? Yes, the new formula of CeramicSpeed's UFO drip is non-flammable and completely safe for use for travel, shipping, as well as taking on your next flight. You want to make sure the caps are both on tight, both the top cap as well as the over nozzle, and that way the bottle is nice and sealed and ready to travel with you wherever you go. How many applications are per bottle? Normally, you're going to see around 35 applications per bottle. Your initial chain coating is going to use a little bit more of 8 to 10 milliliters of product to soak into the chain. And then follow-up applications are going to be between 5 and 8 milliliters, giving good, stable use and quite a few applications to get the life of the bottle going. Can you apply UFO drip onto a UFO chain? Yes, the waxes are very similar and it's purely the process in which they are applied that changes. With UFO drip, it's a great complement to a UFO chain, providing an additional 300 kilometers or 180 miles on top of the 600 kilometers you get in the UFO chain. Why do we need to wait after applying UFO drip? UFO drip is a unique formula, a blended emulsion including a lot of wax content. We want to allow that wax content to totally solidify and dry inside the rollers and links, as well as on the surface of the chain. This is going to give the best performance for efficiency, as well as giving the best cleanliness over time, ensuring that contamination, dust and debris from the road isn't sticking to and grinding into your drivetrain, increasing the life of the component parts, as well as giving you the most efficiency possible. What's that noise inside the bottle? Inside each bottle, we include a small agitator that helps blend the wax evenly. This makes sure that as you apply, you get an even application and all the wax saturation that we anticipate and expect. While it makes a little bit noise when you shake, it's a good indicator to know that you're blending the material and you're getting it ready to apply in the best way possible. When I try to apply the product, it seems like the nozzle may be clogged. Because of the high wax saturation within the formula, it can happen that over time the wax around the nozzle, as it's exposed to air, can start to firm up and harden. This may cause a small clog, and after shaking the bottle thoroughly, you squeeze to help clear that clog. That clog can also just go straight onto the chain, as it's highly saturated wax that will work its way into the chain during application and is nothing to be concerned about. Should I wipe the chain down after applying UFO drip? No, we want to leave that wax on the surface of the chain to help protect the chain and give the best durability and longevity possible. The wax on the surface will dry overnight, and this is going to give you a nice, dry, non-tacky surface, and that sets you up for success and long-term durability. Do I need to fully clean the chain between UFO drip applications? In most cases, no. In normal riding conditions, you can use a dry cloth in between coatings to just wipe the surface of the chain to ensure you have minimal dust or contamination sitting on the surface, and then reapply. The wax that is on the chain will blend with the new wax that comes on and dry together once it's dry on the chain fully. Is UFO drip good to use in wet or rainy conditions? Yes, the wax formula UFO drip is fantastic for wet riding conditions. You want to ensure that the chain had an adequate time to dry beforehand to ensure the wax is solidified. And after a ride in the rain, go ahead and dry your chain off and reapply a fresh coating of UFO drip. This ensures to keep the best performance as well as protection on the chain and ensures you're set up for your next ride. We're extremely excited about this new product and can't wait to get it out to you. Find more information on our website or at your favorite local retailer, and we hope you enjoy the ride.